Hi guys, this is JJRC. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about what's a beginner drone. If you look at the top of the screen, that's scrolling down now, we have this new type of drones coming up, which is the selfie drones. One is from Zerotech Dobby, another one is from Wingsland, and the other one is from I think Yuneec. But anyway, those drones are not beginners drones. They are not only expensive, but they are dangerous because they can only be controlled by a smartphone. And with a smartphone, there's no accuracy in the control. And the other thing is that with a smartphone and with all the automation done on those selfie drones, you're going to get a lot of problem. There is a deceptively easy because people will be tempted to buy this as a selfie drone and they think that it's easy to operate. If you look at this, the listing of the selfie drone on either Gearbest or Banggood, you can see that they are trying to promote this to casual flyer, and that is dangerous, and it is putting this hobby into a dangerous position because somebody is going to get hurt. If you look at couple of reviews that have been going around on YouTube by our popular YouTubers reviewing the Dobby drones, you can see that they handle the drones very carefully, and the reason why they say that it's easy is because they know how to fly drones manually, and also they have a lot of experience in flying normal drones, and they handle them really carefully. If you don't have any experience, if you just think that you can come in and fly a selfie drones, then you are fooling yourself. You look at this drone, which is a mini, the Parrot mini drones, which I bought this. When I bought this, I was a total beginner, and I thought that it was the best thing that I ever bought because it was self-flying. It has a barometer, it can hover by itself. Boy, was I wrong. When I used the smartphone to control this for the first time, I didn't even understand how this was going to react. So I overcompensated, I pushed out the throttle, it went straight to the roof, straight to the ceiling and came down. And after that, it was completely destroyed. The board was damaged and I nearly got hurt by this. So that's why I'm saying is the selfie drones are not beginner's drone. They are not only dangerous, they're expensive, they're going to put the hobby into a very dangerous position. Maybe the government, the regulators are going to come in and regulate all drones if one day somebody gets hurt by a selfie drone. So we can agree to disagree, but that's my opinion, because with selfie drones, if you look at the specification, they can do a lot of things. They can follow you, they can have barometer hole, they have altitude meters and stuff like that, and if you don't know how to fly drones, you are going to be tempted and you think that it's easy. But what happens if one of those automation or automatic features fails? How are you going to control them? Because you are not going to know how a quad is going to react, and you're going to overcompensate and going to hit somebody. But anyway, I'm not going to talk anymore about the Dobby drones. My main purpose here is to explain to you what's the best beginner's drone. I've been wondering myself, and I've been thinking, what is the best beginner's drone for a total newbie? And now I realized that the best beginner's drone are not drones that have direct drive models, because they are a bit more powerful, and when you hit the ground, props fly everywhere, and you're going to damage the models pretty quickly because you're going to hit the shaft or something. So all these direct drive drones are not beginner's drone. They are only drones when you progress further from beginner's drone. And this one with carbon frame is also not beginner's drone because it's heavy. Beginners don't know how to compensate for that. And also with this type of drones, not beginner's drone. So the best beginner's drone is, if you look at the screen on the top of the video, you can see that I'm introducing the Syma X11 drone and also the Syma X5C drone. The reason why I say that they're the best beginner's drone is because they are geared, and when you hit the ground, the motors are protected and you don't destroy the motors that quickly. And these type of propellers are indestructible. So I have flown a geared one and direct shaft one. I found that this has the right amount of power and is light enough for beginners to control them. So if you are a total beginner, the best type of drone to buy is the gear driven one, and the best one is Syma X11 because there's no other smaller drones that use gear drive in my experience and in my purchase of mini drones or micro drones. And this thing is virtually indestructible because it's light, it's stable. So if you look at this, it's protected. So if you fly this indoors or outdoors, you're not going to destroy things and you're going to learn quickly flying this, and you don't need to replace propellers that much. So this is the best size to fly outside once you have mastered the Syma X11 drone inside. So even with this SKX250, this is also gear driven one, and also the Nihui UX07 gear driven one. They are very good beginners. I think this is called mid-size drone. I think this is a size 210 or 250, but anyway, that's the size that you can fly outside, and this is the best type of beginner's drone that you can fly outside because these are gear driven. So anything with gear driven you can fly outside. Even the JJRC H31, the waterproof one, they are very good. They are virtually indestructible. And with these two, they are a bit heavier, so it's slightly harder to fly than Syma X5C. So maybe you can fly this one and then you progress to this one. So indoors, you start flying with Syma X11. Once you get used to that, you can then progress to a shaft direct drive one indoors, because this will help you to learn how to fly a slightly heavier drone indoors. So guys, in summary, the best beginner drones are those drones that are gear driven, because for beginners, for total newbie, you're going to crash. So if you're going to crash, you're going to have to get something that's a bit more durable and you don't have to open it up and do repairs. And this type, you don't really have to do much repairs. And the propellers are pretty durable. I've crashed them a few times and they're still fine. So the selfie drones, I don't recommend for any beginners. They are only suitable for somebody who knows how to control manual drones and who will be the one controlling the drones while their friends are having fun, because then they will help the friends to do selfie drone. And selfie drone may be useful for smaller spaces where you want to take photographs or aerial photographs in confined spaces. And for like DJI, you can take photographs or videos in bigger spaces. So that's it for this video, guys. Hope you like and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, this is JJRC. Cheers.